Hello everyone, I'm Angel, and today I want to show you about the English language teaching, the 8 basic teaching skills. And based from my observation at SMP Negeri 42 Bekasi with Mr. Baskoro, I will analyze how he implements these basic teaching skills, and I will also demonstrate how to do it more effectively and give examples for each skill. So let's get started. Okay, so that was the opening and closing video from the class. So, well, Mr. Basco's opening was welcoming and warm to the students, and also his emoji-based closing was really great for checking the effective feedback from the students. His summary was heavily teacher-centered, and the student just read what was on the screen that shown. And I think I have an example of how to do it more effectively, so we can check the students' understanding clearly. So, for example, like this. Okay, class, before we wrap up our lesson today, I want you guys to raise your hand and tell me what you learned today. What have you learned today? Okay, you? Yeah, that's right. We learned about must and mustn't. Does anyone know what structure is in affirmative, interrogative, and negative sentence? Anyone? Raise your hand, please. Okay. And also, maybe the teacher can point it at some students to check in their understanding. For example, like this. Okay, you, Woody, can you tell me what is the structure of the negative sentence? Yes, that's right. Good job. Okay, something like that. Okay, next here is about questioning. Okay, so Mr. Baskoro already did a good job by leaving the sentence answer unfinished. Well, it is fine for a quick attention from the students, but it creates a lower order thinking skills. And by asking like, who knows, without pointing at a specific students, it can create silence or confusion. I think to boost the critical thinking skills and interaction between the students, the teacher should use like open-ended questions or point directly to a students. Okay, for example, like this. Now look at this sentence. We must keep the environment clean. Okay, so let me ask you, Siti, why do you think it is a must for us to keep the classroom clean? What would happen if we don't care about it? Okay, something like that. Okay, next is about reinforcement. So, reinforcement, which is the positive reinforcement, it can shapes the behavior of students. However, Mr. Baskoro, by only saying good or betul sekali repeatedly, it makes the praise loses value. As a teacher, we have to reinforce the students more specifically. So, for example, like this. Oh, that's right. You use the base verb right after the modal must. Everyone, please give applause for him. Yay. Okay, something like that. Next is about explaining. So here, Mr. Baskoro's explanation was already good and grammatically accurate, but it was highly teacher-centered once again. And instead of just telling them the rules, I think we can just guide the students to discover the rules by themselves. For example, like this. Okay, students, look at the screens. I have two sentences here. The first is, he must go to school. And the second sentence is, he must going to school. Look at the second sentence. Is it correct? No? Why is it wrong? What happens to the verb after the word must? Yes, it must return to its base form. No added as, no added ing, or ed. So it must be infinite. Okay, next is variation. So variation is the key to prevent students from boredom, especially for the visual, auditory, and kinesthetic learners. So here, Mr. Baskoro did a great job with the clapping game, the ice-breaking game. So to add more variation in here, we can do the interaction pattern from a teacher's lecture to a digital visual game. So, for example, like this. All right, everyone. I have a short video here, as you can see on the screen. This video shows some people at the park, and I want you to watch the video, observe what they did, what the action they did, and I want you to prepare 3 sentences using must or mustn't based on what you see. Okay, let's watch the video. Okay, something like that. Okay, so next is about classroom management. So classroom management is about maintain a smooth flow of the class and also how the teacher handle the class correctly. So in that video, Mr. Baskoro checked the attendance in the middle of the practice time. So I think it's interrupt the students' concentration while they're doing their tasks. So I think the attendance should have been done during the opening of the lesson. So the correct way is like this. Good morning, class. How are you today? Okay, good. So before we start our lesson today, I want to check the attendance list first. So is anyone absent today? Everyone is present? Okay, that's perfect. That's nice. Okay, so I think we can go to our lesson today. Are you ready? Okay, let's start. Next is about guiding small group discussions. So small group discussions can promote peer learning or collaborative learning for the students. But as you can see on the video, Mr. Baskoro ignores the students who don't have a partner. So it creates inequality between the students and can create a language anxiety. And as a teacher, we must manage the group formation for the students. So, for example, Okay, it's practice time. So I want you to discuss this task with your seatmates, okay? Oh wait, Andy and Budi, you're alone? Okay, since you both does have your seatmate and your seatmate are absent today, I want you to pair together. I want you to pair up, okay? Maybe Budi can move beside Andy. Okay. Okay, that's settled up. Okay, so no one works alone in this classroom, okay? Everyone already have their seatmate? Good, okay. Excellent. Now time is yours. Something like that.
Just complete with, sorry, this line correct or incorrect. Pendek sekolah the setting. Lamit kalimatnya keluarin satu. If you have any difficulties you find, please ask the teacher.
Next is teaching small groups and individuals. So teaching small groups and individuals means the teacher does not just stand in front of the class, like just waiting for the students to answer the task. So the teacher needs to approach each task to check on them and maybe give some support to the students who are struggling and um, doesn't know how to do the task well. For example, like this. Hello, how's the task going? Are you confused or are you okay? You understand? Okay, that's good. Okay, keep going. Okay, how about you? How's this task? Is anything you confused about or you don't understand? Okay. Okay, so the negative form is like this, like this, like this. Okay, so do you think this sentence is right? No. Okay, so you can write it in incorrect. Okay, that's right. So try the number 3. Mm-hmm. Yes, right. There you go. You got it. In conclusion, the 8 basic teaching skills is about creating a classroom environment that is equal and then engaging and also supportive for our students' learning. So by shifting from the teacher-centered to the students participate actively by guided discovery, we can transform how students learn English actively. And yeah, I guess that's all for me. Thank you so much for watching and bye bye.